If you're shopping for a Helix mattress, then both of these mattresses right here have probably caught your eye. The basic Helix Midnight and then the Helix Midnight Elite, which is the most luxurious version of the Helix Midnight. But today I'm going to be comparing both of these mattresses to help you figure out which one suits you best. As always, check the YouTube description down below for any Helix deals and discounts. All right, let's get started. Let's start with the Helix Midnight. This is the bed that put Helix on the map and is still their best seller. The Helix Midnight is a hybrid that stands about 12 inches tall, and it starts with a soft breathable knit cover that promotes airflow. And then there's 2 layers of memory foam that cradle your pressure points, a transition layer of foam for extra cushioning, and a support core of individually wrapped pocketed coils that add a bit of bounce and airflow. It's all finished with a Duradense foam base to keep things from sagging over time. And a plus, the whole bed is fiberglass free. Let's talk about how this mattress feels in terms of firmness. Here at Sleepopolis, we always use a 1 to 10 scale on all of our mattresses, where 1 is super soft and 10 is rock hard. Personally, I felt like this was more of a medium firm mattress, putting it right at a 6.5 on the firmness scale. This means that it has a classic balanced mattress feel. So you get soft contouring memory foam up top, paired with the pushback and bounce of coils underneath. So you sink in just enough to feel cushioned without sinking into a foam pit. Its versatile feel is designed to work for a wide range of sleepers rather than one specific type. Now let's talk about the Helix Midnight Elite, the most luxurious, most premium version of the same best-selling bed. The Helix is also a hybrid, but it stands at a whopping 15 inches tall, so it's noticeably taller and more built up. It starts with a quilted pillow top cover that's made from Helix's patented Glaciotex Elite cooling fabric. It's also followed by 5 total comfort layers, 2 of which include micro coils, plus a foam layer built in for hip support, a responsive transition foam, and at the bottom an 8-inch layer of individually wrapped coils with zoned lumbar support and reinforced edges, all finished with a Duradense foam base. Now, on that same 1 to 10 firmness scale, I'd say that the Elite comes in at a 6 out of 10, so it's actually a touch softer than the medium firm standard Midnight. That's what gives the Elite its cloud-like sink right in feel. But there are micro coils built into that comfort system that stop you from sinking in too far, so you still get that support underneath that soft, cozy hug. So I'd say it's soft, but it's definitely not too soft. All right, here's where the differences really become noticeable. The standard Midnight does sit at a 6.5 out of 10, giving you that balanced in the middle of the bed feeling, cushioned but not soft. The Elite drops to a 6 out of 10 and layers on a plush pillow top and micro coils, so the surface feels noticeably softer and more cushioned. That extra plushness is exactly why the Elite opens up to side sleepers of every body type, while the standard Midnight is best for side sleepers on the lighter side under 130 pounds. Now, cooling is another big difference between these two. On the standard Midnight, cooling is only available as an optional Glaciotex upgrade for an additional cost. On the Elite, that premium Glaciotex Elite cover comes standard, paired with airflow-friendly micro coils and 8-inch coil base, so it sleeps noticeably cooler right out of the box. That makes the Elite the best pick for hot sleepers and even couples who tend to run warm. And motion isolation and edge support are both strong points on either bed. The standard Midnight has motion isolation as a real strong suit, so a partner moving around at night isn't likely to wake a light sleeper. And the Elite is right there with it. In testing, a partner's movement was barely noticeable. Edge support is also excellent on both, and the coils give each bed plenty of bounce, so they're both easy to move around on and great for combination sleepers. Now let's move on to the pricing of these two and Helix's policies. For a queen, the standard Midnight will cost you around $1,200, while the Midnight Elite runs around $3,100. So this is a much bigger jump than you'll see anywhere else in the Midnight lineup. Helix does run sales pretty frequently though, so you can usually save some money. Just be sure to check the YouTube description down below. Both do come with the same great policies though: a 120-night sleep trial, a limited lifetime warranty, and free US shipping. And both of these mattresses are true bed-in-the-box mattresses, so they do arrive compressed and rolled up right to your front door. The Elite Queen is on the heavier side, so for either one, I'd grab a second set of hands to help move it into place. And just be sure to give it 24 to 48 hours to fully expand. All right, y'all, let's wrap this video up and go over who each mattress is going to be best for. I would say choose the Helix Midnight if you want that classic, versatile, medium firm feel, a bed that's great for back sleepers of just about any weight, strong motion isolation for couples, and a more budget-friendly price tag. Now, I would choose the Midnight Elite if you want a plush, cloud-like surface with deeper cushioning, pressure relief that works for side sleepers of every body type, built-in cooling for hot sleepers, and if you're comfortable with paying a premium for it. And honestly, y'all, as a lightweight side sleeper weighing under 130 pounds, I do tend to land more towards the Elite for that plush sink in the bed feeling, but the standard Midnight is still a fantastic, more affordable pick that most people will be totally happy with. Either way, you cannot go wrong with the Midnight family. Well guys, I hope I helped you find your perfect mattress. As always, don't forget to leave me a comment down below if I did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you right here next time. Bye.